Hits me here tonight. It's the greatest moment of my life. I want to jump. I want to party. But I got to tell you like this. For the Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man, and the Pipers, and the Fish, Alex Ric Flair, and yo, they homage to the man. All right. That wraps it up. Now have enjoyed your Royal Rumble. He went out there for over 60 minutes, never took a back step, took it to Hogan, took it to the Undertaker, took it to whoever got that ring. That's why he is a Bobby Cole. Now here's the real world heavyweight champion. We're not the kind of guys that say, we told you so, but we told you so. Okay, very good.
Wow. No, I'm good on that, my nigga. I don't even drink no more, none of that.
Yes, y'all. Welcome. It is Thursday night, and once again, we are here, the P.U.W.F. Destroyers of Smith. We are here live to talk about wrestling this week with my partner, Kane the Destroyer, and D-Walk.
What it is, man? You ready to rock out?
Yes, sir.
I got it out. I already got it out. I already whipped it out. Sorry, I can't remember that.
Let's get it.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and start this wrestling talk with this past. Let's talk about Forbidden Door 2. Everybody was excited for this contest here. So let's go ahead and talk about the first contest. It was the Mogul Embassy of Swerve Strickland, the Machine Brian Cage, and the Gates of Agony, Toa Leone and Bishop Khan versus El Desperado and Chaos, Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta, and Chuck Taylor. This match, it was better than I thought it was going to be. Way better than I thought it was going to be. The match blew me away, actually. I really liked the fact that they were doing a lot of tag team wrestling in this match. Brian Cage and Swerve Strickland, surprisingly, were doing a lot of tag wrestling together. That was surprising to me.
Yeah.
But in the end, let's go ahead and cover it real quick. The big W goes to Swerve and the Embassy. Swerve scored the win after a diving foot stomp on Rocky Romero for the 1-2-3.
For the 1-2-3, y'all.
And then we're going to go into the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament quarter-final match. The ROH Women's World Champion, the Fallen Goddess, Athena, versus Starks. I did not know what to expect from this match. I know who Athena is. I wasn't too familiar with Billy Starks, but apparently I looked some stuff up on her. She's pretty good. So we got the match had a little bit of a back and forth. Starks wasted no time clobbering Athena with kicks. Athena picked up Starks, face planted her to the mat. Athena jumped off the top turnbuckle. Starks was playing possum, countering with a thrust kick and then a Death Valley bomb. Athena powerbombed Billy for a near fall. Athena and Starks exchanged drop kicks back and forth. And then Billy went for a senton on Athena, but she crashed and burned after dragging Starks down. Athena pinned Billy Starks for the 1-2-3 to move on in the Owen Hart Cup tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Athena is on. Then we had a impromptu match, because this was not announced. Stu Grayson with the Rice versus El Phantasmo. I did not know Stu Grayson was even going to be on this paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. But go ahead.
So we have Grayson and El Phantasmo. It was good, but I was not expecting it, so I wasn't really ready for a prompt for that. But in the end, we have El Phantasmo stunning Grayson with a Super Hurricane Rana. EIP got a near fall after hitting Thunder Kiss 86. El Phantasmo pinned Grayson after spiking him with a Jody Fish like DDT.
Oh, okay. So if you can rate that match, what would you rate it from Joe's point of view?
I'd give it a 3.5 stars.
3.5.
I felt like it was a good match. It was solid. It was just I was not prepared for it. I was not. It was you go into a wrestling card, you're ready for what's there,
That's
and
right.
you're prepared for those matches, and then they kind of throw a curveball in there, but it wasn't a bad curveball. It was an okay curveball. So we go with it.
We go with it. Okay, cool.
United
What-
Empire is the next match. You know who Empire is? It was Kyle
United.
Fletcher, Jeff Bob, TJP. TJP is part of United Empire now. When did that happen?
TJP. I ain't heard that
The
name in a
fuck?
while.
I thought TJP was an Impact.
That's what I thought.
Apparently not.
Well,
So
the forbidden door is open then.
they took on Los Inconcebibles de Japan, which consists of Bushi, Shingo Takagi.
Joe, stop. Joe, stop, please. Los God damn it. I can't even say it now. All right, back to you, Joe.
See?
Hey, I was just looking. I said, who's gonna rate this name first?
Ingobernables de Japón. There, I'm back. Kiki, Invisible Man out.
Gracias.
Listen now, Spanish man 6 times to get it right. All right, so we got they consist of Bushi, Shingo Takagi, and Hiromu Takahashi. Yeah, pronounce those 3 names fast. Well, fuck
Ooh.
that. Just say their name fast. They're the group name.
Ooh, wee.
So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead to the winner of that match. Where's the winner of that match?
Oh yeah. Say who the winner is.
Shingo scored the pinfall on TJP after the Made in Japan. Now, the main portion of Forbidden Door kicks off now. That was preliminary.
Okay.
That would like to buy in.
Yeah.
AEW World Championship match featuring the devil himself, MJF, versus the ace of the universe, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Uh-oh.
Big match. And this is starting it off because MJF said he doesn't want to be on this card longer than he needs to be, and he wants to be first so he can get the hell out of there. Because he doesn't want to be around all these losers. So this was a good match. It was a lot of back and forth. But in the end, by hook or by crook, MJF remains the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
By hook or by crook?
You know how he did it.
Yeah, you know it.
It's the ring.
The ring.
By hook or by crook?
It's okay. It's okay though. I'd rather see MJF with the belt than Tanahashi. All right. Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament quarter final match. CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima. Sounds like a damn Metal Gear Solid type shit. I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's a Kojima. But
also glad I got covered AEW.
Kane's like, that guy don't gotta say these damn Japanese names. He's like, I'd be all fucked up.
For real.
That was a crime. You'd be in jail, buddy.
Boy, I have 300 years.
I'm telling you right now. Kane's like, I wouldn't know what the hell to say, man. I'd be butchering every motherfucker's name to death.
I'd be like, that dude.
That guy right there, yeah, he's wearing black, a black headband.
For future reference, ladies and gentlemen, the next time we have Japanese names, just put them on a piece of paper and then put it on front of the TV. It's a lot more easier. Just put it on the front of the screen. You won't get canceled if you do it that way. Back to you, Joe.
Hey, man. Hey, next time I have Japanese names, I'm gonna get Google Translate to say them.
Man, please.
I'm just saying.
Man. All right, tell us about the match, man.
All right, so match was good. Back and forth again. I liked the fact that when they do Forbidden Door, they always have a good back and between both parties in the match. It's not a squash match, never is. It's always a good balance. And Forbidden Door holds up to that, holds that very, very true. They did it last year. They did it again this year. It was a very well done pay-per-view. That's all I can really say about the pay-per-view. It was very well done. I mean, they had a very good balance on everything. And your winner, obviously, it shouldn't have to be said, but you already know that CM Punk won that match.
Look in my eyes.
Kojima needs to go back to making video games. Yeah, so that was a really good match. CM Punk and him really did a well job on that. Next, international championship match with Pockets versus the NJPW World TV and Zack Sabre Jr. versus ROH Pure. Versus
announcers.
ROH Pure Champion Katsuyori Shibata versus the Jericho Appreciation Society's Daniel Garcia. This is a fucking hell of a match. This match was amazing. And not because of Pockets either. It was more amazing because of the Zack Sabre Jr. and Daniel Garcia Shibata, but more or less Daniel Garcia and Shibata and Sabre Jr. had a lot of good spots in that match. Funny ass spots too, man. Like they had so many funny ass spots. They were trading blows back and forth in the ring at one point. Shibata, Sabre Jr. and Garcia were trading blows in the ring together, and they were like putting their hands behind their backs when they were doing it. I was like, they're mocking Orange Cassidy. I was like, this is great. I was like, this is fantastic.
Pockets.
They were all doing it too. Even Shibata got in on it and was doing it. I was like, this is fucking awesome. Anytime I get to see Orange Cassidy being made fun of is fucking great.
Man.
This was a good match though. It definitely deserved to be, I don't want to say it deserved to be lower on the card or higher on the card. It really needs to be, it was good where it's at.
Yeah.
But coming after a CM Punk match, I mean, that's just rough.
Yeah, that is rough.
And then CM Punk had to go on after the 6-man tag that I told you about.
Word.
Right? Did he go on after that, or did he go on after the world title match?
CM Punk.
Punk went on right after the world title match with MJF.
No.
That was tough. But
yeah, by that time everybody got their lines drawn in the sand and everything.
But in the end, we all know who won. the one person we didn't want to win. It could have been anybody else, but it had to be the one guy that we didn't want to win.
Anybody but you, Pockets. Anybody but you.
Pockets done stole another victory. We'll get to
Orange Cassidy!
we'll get to what I feel they're doing with that here in a moment after we talk about Dynamite.
Yeah.
IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. Sonata versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
A lot happened with this match, though.
Oh, the best part of the match was the ending.
Yes.
So let's get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all the middle shit. Great match, fantastic. All right, let's get to the ending. Jungle Boy lost. Let's put that out there. Jungle Boy lost. Sonata's still champion, and Hook came out. Hook was out, and he helped up Jack Perry, and he helped him up the ring apron. And then Jack Perry clotheslined the fucking dog shit out of Hook and beat the crap out of him.
Oh yeah.
And left. So finally, AEW listens to good old Joe BNCO and fucking turns Jack Perry heel and are going to do what they should have done months ago.
Mm.
Stop wasting time, AEW. This should have been done months ago. This should have happened after the Luchasaurus Christian Cage bullshit.
Yes. Yes. Preach, my brother.
So
preach.
we are getting a heel Jack Perry now. So now I am all on board for this shit. I am all ready for it. And you know who I hope he beats?
Who?
Pockets. I hope he takes that fucking title from Pockets.
Mm.
Never. Yeah, never.
I hope he gives old Pockets a low blow in the corner pocket.
And speaking of, I hope everyone that's watching right now, whoever watches this in the future, give us a like, leave your comments below, leave your comments down below in the live chats. Even though Joe BNCO and this is his channel has so much hate for Orange Cassidy, as if it was chocolate ice cream on broccoli, I will say thank you guys for watching and enjoy.
Pineapple on pizza.
You know what? Fuck you. I like pineapple on pizza. Don't get on me, man. Get on me, man. The Invisible Man can just do something magic, like I don't know, say this. Boop. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the three-man show called Me, motherfucker. All right. Anyway. Bye.
Disrespectful on my own goddamn channel. You see that shit?
Boy, hey, the hate is real.
I'm saying, like, what the fuck, man? Look, Kane don't like Pockets either, okay? We all don't like Pockets, except for Dennis, because he likes
pizza. I like pineapple on pizza, Joe. Joe, I love you like a brother, but let's not go to that war. Let's not die on those hills. Okay? back to Forbidden Door.
I'm Italian, motherfucker. What do you want me to say?
I know.
I'm not about it.
But before I leave, I want to say my thoughts on Jack Perry turning on Hook. I'm actually, as you said, Joe, I'm fucking so happy that he's finally turned. It took so long for him to turn. And when you get the Dynamite, I like what he said afterwards there. But in the end of what happening now, great time to turn, wrong person to turn against. You just pissed off Hook. You're a fuck. You can't be the badass heel. You have to be the chicken shit heel because you're going against a man that's genetically meant to murder people. So you know what? Have fun with that, Jack Perry, which is good. Now the fun thing is, what is his song gonna be? That's the most
he turned into Christian Cage.
Yeah,
that's ironic too. That's ironic.
It is.
You became the person and you know what? That's foreshadowing for what happened before when he defeated Christian Cage, but he had to go to the dark side to win. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not my show. This is Joe BNCO of the P.U.W.F, which is the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. I'm all hyped up today because I had water today. Back to you, Joe.
Back to you, Joe.
What kind of water are you drinking? Liquid Death?
No, the water that I have to give a shout out to my girlfriend Cardala. Love you. Bye.
Oh. Bath water, I got you. Drinking bath water.
Drinking, not the drinking of the bath water. Not the
Hey
drinking of the
man,
bath water.
that's why he's so hyped up. Got that bathwater drink going on.
Little voodoo stuff going on.
So
That's what it sound like.
it's all right. We're gonna put on some Marvin Gaye here in a minute. Don't make me do it.
They right. Let's get it.
5-on-5 grudge match. The Blackpool Combat Club, along with Kanosuke Takeshita and Shoto Umino versus the Elite and Eddie Kingston and Tomohiro Ishii, which is the Stone Pitbull.
Let's get
This was a fucking bloodbath.
it.
This was a fucking massacre. This match was brutal. I mean, hard hitting, brutality, old Japanese, hard, strong style. It was so. That's all I could really say about this match. It was just one of those knockdown, drag out, beat 'em up matches. The match was good. If you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't seen Forbidden Door yet, I suggest you try to find it and go watch it. It was a very good show. I actually caught it after it was live because I was busy doing stuff.
Word.
You know, man gets busy sometimes. It takes time. You know, I got better shit to do sometimes.
Word. Okay, tell us about it, man.
Oh, bloop. What was that? Why'd you bloop?
You okay, D-Walk? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, we go.
I was like, why'd you bloop?
Bloop.
Yeah, you can't be the Invisible Man. We already have one of those.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Okay, so what's next?
All right, so the winner of the match was the Elite.
The Elite.
Won the match. Okay, so we go on to, well, it gets better on Dynamite. AEW Women's World Championship match. The incredibly boring Toni Storm with her fucking plainness and her fucking horribleness that she's champion. I can't believe they let Jane lose this stupid bitch. Against Willow, hopefully I don't break your neck, Nightingale.
Boo.
Nia Jax 2.0.
Nia Jax 2.0, who's the NJPW Strong Women's Champion. This was not for her title. It was for Toni Storm's AEW Women's title.
She's trying to get all the gold.
This match was good. It had its it had its ups and downs. There were a couple of things that I'm not going to point out and be nitpicky about, but you know, I'm not going to be nitpicky about it this time. Damn women's matches. But in the end, we all know who won.
We all know who got the big W.
Yeah, you could say it was a big W because of who won. Fucking ass Toni Storm. Good God.
It was pretty decent match for what it was.
It was, but god damn, Toni Storm, you could give the belt to anybody else. Saraya, Ruby Soho, the little girl that just bought a lolly from the convention stand. I mean, anybody would have been more interesting. Handed it to a wall that was drying paint, and I would have been happy with that wall being a champion. Fucking Toni Storm.
Okay.
Fucking Toni Storm. I'm moving on.
What we got
Fuck that.
next? Fuck that.
Next was the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship match. Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay.
Mm. Mm.
So, do
Talk
we
to
need
him.
to talk about this match?
Talk to him,
Because
Joe.
just
Talk
by
to him,
saying
Joe.
who's in this match, just by saying that it's for a championship and who the two people are that are in this match, you should already know that this match got 5 stars before it even started.
Talk to him, Joe.
This motherfucker was beyond 5 stars. This was a fucking spectacular match. This match had
Word.
everything: weapons, blood, high spots, fucking kickouts, fucking Rock Austin from WrestleMania 17 using each other's moves against each other and kicking out
Word.
of them. This fucking match was amazing. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
This match is match of the year.
Word. Word.
I don't give a fuck whatever. You are not going to compete against Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay when they go against each other. They are the two of the best to have ever stepped in a wrestling ring. And if you don't
Fight.
know who Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay are, you best get on your fucking shit and you better learn about them because they
Fight.
are what wrestling is supposed to be.
Yo,
They
D-Wow.
love this business and they give everything.
Yo.
Let them fight, D-Wow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I want to see these two in a cage or a ladder match. I want to see some interesting shit with these two. Like I want to see them make a fucking match. Let's have a scaffold match. Let's bring that shit back out again. Can you imagine these two crazy bastards in a scaffolding match?
You're gonna be crazy.
Someone gonna die. Someone
I hope
gonna die because they're gonna try doing some high shit and do some dumb shit, and they're gonna try diving off a scaffold like into the audience and shit. I don't think they have any fear. That's the problem.
Yeah.
These two are just they're top of their game, and I can't say enough. They're one of them. But understand why they did what they did in the end. So Will Ospreay gets the big W and is the new IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion because Don Callis and a screwdriver. There's that screwdriver again.
You missed one thing, Joe, and the one thing I hope you are not going to miss.
Takeshita?
Ospreay did a Tyler Driver 91, not a Tyler Driver 98, not a Tyler Driver 96, but a Tyler Driver 91. Why is it called specifically that year? Because Omega landed on his fucking head, right on the top of it, like it's a freaking cake. Fell down. Move was awesome, but it's not used at all for that reason. Back to you, Joe. Your thoughts on that?
Ospreay did a really good one-winged angel too, and a lot of people weren't talking about that either. Ospreay's one-winged angel was pretty good. I actually thought he was going to win with that shit, and that would have been a real slap in the face. Kenny kicked out like at 2.9 seconds. Like that shoulder came up right as the referee's hand was like the hair. If he had hairs on his hand, they'd be grazing the mat. That's how close the hand was. But that match was match of the year. Yeah, go watch it. Don't just listen to me. Go watch that fucking match. You'll understand why I can't really talk too much because it's been one of the best matches I've seen in my life. And I've been watching wrestling for a long time, folks. Long time. Next match, trios match. Darby Allin, Sting, Tetsuya Naito versus Lee Suzuki Gods, the Ocho Chris Jericho, Minoru Suzuki, and Sammy Guevara. This match was a little better than I thought it. Surprisingly, for Sting being in there, the old bastard. Goddamn grandpa in the ring and shit. But in the end, you got Naito running into Suzuki with a sliding lariat, getting the pin and the W. What is that? Is there music playing?
That's called background music. Let it ride. Keep going.
Oh, okay. I thought something was. I thought I had a game going on my phone or something. I was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" Fucking with me, man. Can't be fucking with some mentally insane motherfuckers like us. What are you doing, playing music and shit? Feel like we're going into an insane asylum. And the main event. Oh wait, that's your part. Come on, Mark Henry, I can't hear you.
I cannot hear you, Kane. We can't hear you. Yeah, dude, we can't hear you. Nope. You're looking sexy, but can't hear it. Oh, don't drop him. There we go. Nope. Nope. As Kane fixes his technical issues, overall thoughts on AEW Forbidden Door D-Walk. What's your thoughts on it?
I thought it was amazing. Fun, exciting. Especially the Kenny Omega. It was dope. It was dope. It beat WWE any day now.
Okay. I'll give it that.
I was not happy with the fact that the Kenny Omega Will Ospreay match was not the main event.
Yeah.
I understand why they did it. I get that. But at the same time, Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega for a championship should have been your main event of Forbidden Door. Because that match, how the fuck are you going to follow that match?
We can't. And it's sad that you can't even pass that. But either way, it was not a great main event. It was not a great pay-per-view, but it was a good pay-per-view. Overall,
Well,
I give it like a B plus, C minus. Honestly,
I was going to give it like a 4 to 5 stars. I mean, B plus.
Look, I saw the Punk match. It wasn't that great, dude. And I saw a couple other matches.
Punk match wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I had no bias against Punk in that match when I was watching him. I was just watching him as a anything else. While Kane,
He looks good though.
Kane, you got any audio?
He looks. Can you hear us?
Nope. I can't. I know you can hear us, but I know we can't hear you. Try to pop out, come back in again while we keep talking.
Yeah, pop out, pop in.
Exactly. Well.
But as far as the pay-per-view goes, I would say that the Omega Ospreay match was probably number 1. And then number 2, I'd probably put the 10-man tag with the Blackpool Combat Club and the Elite.
Okay. And
probably the Fatal 4-Way with Zack Sabre Jr., Pockets, and Shibata.
Okay. Hold on, bring in. All right, say something, Kane, please.
Yo.
There we go. 5 by 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. I guess up next for you guys would be. You decide what you guys want to talk about. I'm out. Bye bye.
All right, hey. So
what's up,
yo? Hey, so do y'all want to cover a little bit of SmackDown?
Go for it.
All right, let's cover some SmackDown.
Oh, hold on, wait. The main event was Bryan Danielson versus Okada, and Bryan Danielson won by submission.
Oh
And
yeah.
that concludes Forbidden Door. There you go.
Hold up. Also, Bryan Danielson has the final countdown once again from once again from the song from the band Europe. So I'm happy with that. If they just put him for pay-per-views, fine. I'm okay with that. But him having that song coming out, I legitimately got chills because that song is meant for him. It was awesome. Plus, the added bonus of the Japanese announcer saying, Brian! I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, this is a fucking pay-per-view main event. Let's go. But that's all I have to say about that. And, Kane, take it away.
Yes, y'all. We finna get it popping with some highlights from SmackDown, y'all. I got to cover SmackDown first to bring in Raw. Okay. Now I'm gonna give a couple of my highlights from SmackDown. Okay. Starting off with SmackDown, it was a bunch of changes in the matches that wasn't on the card that got switched up by you know who. It was a couple of matches that was changed. I'll let the people go back and check that out. But okay, we're gonna start off with Rey Mysterio versus L.A. Knight. Yeah. I'm a fan of both stars, but I really wasn't a fan of this match. It seems like it took too long to get into gear, or didn't get into gear at all. But in the end, LA Knight did take the W, y'all, and also he kind of roughed up Rey Mysterio a little bit. So Escobar came out, you know what I'm saying, to be like, hey, get off my dude, that's my dude, and he chased LA Knight out the ring, which is cool. Okay, moving on. Wait, before I move on, y'all got anything to say about LA Knight versus Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
D-Wop?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move on to the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship unification match between I know. I got it covered. Between Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus the two NXT Women's Champions, which is Fire and Dawn. Now, this was a decent yet short match to me. The main job was I think the main job of this match was to unify the belts and reignite a few of past tag team champions that never lost. Hint, hint. Of course, Ronda and Shayna won the match, but after the match, hold up. But during the match, Raquel Rodriguez did sit and watch the match. But after the match, we seen the return of an injured competitor, which is Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan made her return, y'all, from her injury. So her and Raquel can challenge for the new unified WWE Women's Championship match.
I took my hat off.
You took your hat off.
I took my hat off.
It wasn't much going on with SmackDown, and wasn't much going on.
I'm about to take my sunglasses off because how are they gonna build up so much fucking hype for Fire and Dawn, and all this hype and shit about them being NXT and beating everybody and all this hype around their fucking videos and all this other shit, and then their first match they have them lose.
Yes, I was not.
Get the fuck out of here.
I didn't know how to feel behind that one. I really didn't.
And how'd they lose? They were beating the shit out of Baszler and fucking Rousey in the beginning of the match.
Yes.
Destroying them.
Hey, did y'all hear about Ronda Rousey probably going back to the UFC now?
Yeah, she good. Bye.
She good. Hey, take Shayna with her. Take Shayna with her. Yeah, be honest with you.
Shayna be fine. Shayna be fine as soon as she gets away from Ronda.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah.
She will. But okay, well, we're gonna move on though. We had a match. We had a match between Pretty Deadly versus the Street Profits, y'all. Yeah, this match though was a pretty solid match. It was very entertaining and funny. It had a couple good spots in it, but in the end, Pretty Deadly did take the W over the Profits. Now, notice, Joe, I didn't say the big W. I didn't say the little W. I just said they took the W.
Now, and you know, what pisses me off is that they're hosing the Prophet.
Yes. And to add insult to injury, have you noticed when the Profits have a match, the person that's taking the loss is not
Montez Ford.
Ford?
Isn't Montez Ford taking the W in the L?
No. The person who's taking the L's is not Montez Ford. It's his tag team partner. He been taking all the losses lately. Well, I didn't say all, but majority of the losses he's been taking. He's been taking the pin.
They're doing that on purpose and to build up a thing.
Hint. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So we're gonna get heel Montez soon.
Oh man, I would want to see a heel Montez. I would. I ain't gonna lie. I would.
I want to see them break them up though.
Hey, yeah, break them up. Be honest with you, because
let's see what's
going on. I mean, it's not working right now.
Look. Let's just hope they don't take Montez and color his hair blonde and call him the gold standard.
No. They do not need to do that.
Let's hope they don't do that to him, because you know they did that to Shelton Benjamin, as talented as he is.
Man, they
gave him a mama gimmick.
Oh man, please don't go down that road again. Please,
I'm down that road right now.
You
do some dumb shit.
You down it, and while you down the road, I'm kicking over every damn mailbox that I see. While you down that damn road, I'm kicking over every goddamn mailbox.
I'll put an M80 in everyone right before you kick it down. This way we could watch them all explode on the way up as we're riding past.
Oh, for real. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, we had Charlotte Flair versus Lacey Evans. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm not really sure if we had to really have this match, but first thing came to mind when I thought about this match was an old storyline that Lacey and Charlotte had. And if I recall, do y'all remember when Lacey supposed to been got pregnant by Charlotte's dad? Yes. That's the only thing I can think about is the reason why they had this match. If that's not the reason, I'm not. No.
Okay. And you got to realize too that Lacey was supposed to win the championship in that run when she was with Ric Flair. They were supposed to make her world champion, then she got pregnant, so she couldn't have a championship run because she got pregnant. So she was out of wrestling a while because she was pregnant.
Now, hey, that was crazy. But this match, it didn't do nothing for nobody. It didn't do nothing for nobody. But what I did like was the end of the match when Asuka, when Charlotte put Lacey in the figure 8, and she won. Asuka came out and started beating the hell out of Charlotte, beating the hell, a surprise attack from Asuka, and she roughed her up pretty good. She roughed her up pretty good. But okay. Do y'all have any comments about Charlotte and Lacey?
None.
Nothing. Okay. Crickets. Okay.
They could have skipped it. They could have skipped this match.
They could, bro. It was a few matches they had that were originally on the card that they took off and replaced with some of these matches. It sounded like some Vince shit. It really sounded like Vince shit.
Dude, why are you rebuilding and repackaging Lacey Evans over and over again just to have her job?
Don't know, bro. I don't know.
What's the point? What is the point wasting time in video packages if you're just going to have her job out?
bro. Bro, I don't know, but okay. Let's move on though. We're gonna move on to Sheamus versus Solo Sikoa. Now, okay, keep in mind now, this started from a unprovoked backstage attack on Rich Hollins from Sikoa. You know, Rich Hollins just walking by and he seen Sikoa, and Sikoa hit him with the spike. And when he hit him with the spike, hitting the spike, Sheamus came out later on like, "Hey, you want to fight? Okay, let's fight. Fight me." You know what I mean? Not in those.
You hit my boy, and now I'm gonna whoop your ass.
That's right. I mean, it's not in those words, but somewhat in those words. You know what I'm saying? So then Sheamus did challenge Solo Sikoa to a match later on that night. Now this match was a solid, rough housing kind of match because these are from two brawlers. These are two brawlers type wrestlers. And
It's Gunther and Sheamus again.
Yes, I mean anything with Sheamus is going to be a brawling type of anything. Anything with Sheamus gonna be brawling. Yeah, so
Sheamus is good.
Yeah, but these two brawlers actually beat the hell out of each other to the point that the ref had to call the match after Solo hit the running hip attack on Sheamus through the timekeeper's position. They had to call the match was a what do you call it?
No contest.
No contest. That's what it was. They had to call it no contest. But then Solo, he started beat the hell out of every damn body around there. Referees and people that were trying to help, all that other stuff. Solo started putting them hands on everybody. But then you hear the Usos come out. The Usos came out and stuff. And when they came out, they roughed up Solo with a barrage of super kicks. A bunch of them, and knocked his ass out. Ain't there something? Y'all gotta, the big brothers gotta rough up the little brothers. Be like, hey, get right, motherfucker. Get right. Roman ain't here to save you. He ain't gonna save you.
Roman only cares about himself.
Yes, but that will conclude SmackDown. That will conclude SmackDown. Now, I'm gonna ask D-Walk this. D-Walk.
Yo.
Do you want to cover anything that happened in NXT or AEW Collision before I cover Raw?
I could do one segment.
Okay, what segment you got in mind?
Oh, it's the main event. Carmelo Hayes and
on what?
Oh, NXT.
NXT?
Yeah.
Okay, Invisible Man. Put up some NXT.
Main event in NXT. Oh,
yeah, he got the main event. He said screw everything else that happened.
Oh God, I had to crack a drink for this one. NXT, oh shit.
Yeah, I figured you would want to cover NXT. That's why I asked you. Did you want to cover the NXT? Did you want to cover anything? I figured you want to cover it because I already know what you want to cover. I know you want to cover it. So, Invisible Man with the invisible hand. We're doing NXT.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, it's all you, D-Walk.
All right. I can do the main event. You know, main event is exciting, man. You know. We have Carmelo Hayes wrestling the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Back to gimmick again. Yes. Good back and forth match. Inside, outside the ring. Carmelo picked up the win. That was it. Hit them home. But it was dope though about it. He had the banners up before the match started. He was coming out. He had all the banners on everybody he beat. And then Baron Corbin came down and he had that kill shot like he did MGK.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin. Pretty good.
Okay, cool. Bruh said, hey, so basically, as you saying, the NXT era, all NXT was sucked except for the main event. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much was born. But hold on, I ain't gonna lie about that. Dragon Lee and Frazier, Nathan Frazier is pretty good. That's it.
Bro,
What's wrong with Thea Hill, bro? She's on speed coke. That's a new Ultimate Warrior. What's going on with it?
okay. What about with I'm throwing this out there. What about with Schism and what they call are you or we're you or Chase you? Yeah, Chase you.
Oh, that was Jack Dempsey and Drew Lock. They healed.
Okay.
They beat State University until Chase came back from that injury. They helped him out.
Okay.
That was pretty good. I want to see what Jack Dempsey, what the Dempsey talk. I want to go be like William Regal's son. I want to see how Dempsey's gonna be.
I got you.
I'll tell you what. You know how I'd like to cover NXT?
Wow.
With a blanket?
You know what I'd like to cover for NXT?
What's that?
Dipping it. Next.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so
Show's got about as much show's got less charisma than an Impact taping.
Oh, come on, Joe. That is funny. Okay. So let's go back to Raw and SmackDown. Let me put a little game on Raw. Even though Raw, I don't know. Raw was kind of something else, bro. I don't know. It was kind of hard to find some good highlights in Raw. Invisible Man with the invisible hand.
Raw was shit.
Put it back on Raw.
Back to Raw.
Back to Raw. Okay. Okay, y'all.
WWE's product has been very bad the last couple of weeks.
Yes, it has. It has.
Let me get Vinny Mac out of there.
Now, hold up. Now we can't say all have been messed up because SmackDown has been something harder than Raw. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad.
One segment?
Yes, the Bloodline segment. The Bloodline segment. That segment there on its own, it is monstrous. It is just on another level right now. All those guys are just clicking. But anyway,
yeah, but AEW is clicking on some other shit.
Yeah, they are. They
got some jet fuel in their storylines.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. You're right now. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. Now, now check this out. Okay, hold up. Before I can start with Raw, let me take a shot.
See, we got a guy that has to get drunk to cover this WWE trash.
ain't nothing really going on good, bro. But anyway, okay. I'm gonna start it off. Okay, we had Nakamura versus Ricochet.
Okay, that's a good match.
Nakamura versus Ricochet. Now it was a decent match, but they also had Bronson Reed sat ringside during this match, and of course he tried to interfere, but he tried to interfere, but they kind of knocked him off the ring, whatever like that. But in the end,
hold on. He only tried to interfere after he got hit.
You said what now?
He only tried to interfere after he got hit.
Yeah.
He got hit first.
Yeah, he did. He got hit. But Ricochet wound up getting the W with the shooting star press. Now keep in mind, I didn't say big or little, so y'all remember
that surprised the fucking shit out of me.
It did.
Did they let Nakamura take a clean pin to Ricochet?
Man, for real.
Now you know Vince McMahon really ain't running the company no more.
Man, what?
Because he would never let Ricochet get a win like that.
Man, what? But okay. Okay, next up we had Ronda Rousey versus Raquel Rodriguez. Now this match didn't really do much. It really didn't do much for me for the feud, but Ronda to win this, and we all know they setting up for the rematch for the women's tag team championship match. We all know that.
I'm going to sleep.
that was
Ronda Rousey again.
anytime when Ronda Rousey, bro, you got like.
Anytime I hear Ronda Rousey's name, I want to go take a fucking nap.
Not the nap.
Anytime I hear that bitch's name, she makes me sleepy. I'm like, oh, I gotta go sleep now.
Yeah, but she didn't win. But it was all for the setup for what we got going on Saturday. I mean, which is Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank. Okay. Next up, we got Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Now this match, this match was booked at the Imperium attack Riddle backstage, and Zayn wanted revenge. This match was a fun exchange between two vets. It was you know what I'm saying. It was just fun exchange between two veterans that have been doing it a little while. We also had Giovanni limp his way out there on crutches. Giovanni.
What's the point of the match? What's the point?
I don't freaking know, bro. But
like these storylines, it's like you're supposed to be building up storylines with these matches, and it's like they're throwing matches together because they can, and it's like, oh, let's put these two together because whatever. What the fuck? We just have invisible cards, and we need to do something.
Yeah, you're right. Now, yeah, he came out. Giovanni, he limped his way out on the crutches and shit. But later on, he actually attacked Sami Zayn with the crutches while the ref was distracted, giving Gunther the opportunity to take the big dub. I don't really know the whole purpose of this match. I don't know really know. But I guess they want to set up for Riddle versus Gunther.
I'm gonna start calling Gunther Ryback.
Oh no! Don't do that. He's better. He's better than Ryback.
What makes him better than Ryback? He chops his way into a victory.
Chops his way.
Chop the tree trunk. We chop the tree trunk. And then we're gonna stomp on an ankle.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never been fully behind Gunther. Now I like Walter, but Gunther, I'm not too behind there. But anyway, let's move forward. We gotta move forward. Okay, we had Finn Balor versus Carmelo Hayes. Okay. Which is a better match. Now this was good after Hayes helped Rollins at the pay-per-view NXT Gold Rush. And that's pretty much why it was booked, because he helped out a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay. Now this was a match. The chemistry was there. Now they do got a good chemistry. Finn Balor and Carmelo Hayes, they got a good chemistry together. I'm not gonna lie. And
hold on.
Huh?
Yes. What was the fucking purpose in this match? See?
That got Vince doing work all on it. His fingerprints all on it.
That's some Vince shit, bro. There's some Vince shit.
This is like some dog shit, like Road Dogg's booking shit. Like who you got booking shit? Like who's doing this? Who's booking these matches that are like, you got these good matches? Yeah, they're good matches. Okay, that's fantastic. But what's the build and the story to it? We need to have a build and a story, make these matches better. You want to be able to get people more engaged into a match by building a story. if there's no story, then people aren't going to be invested as much into the match.
Yeah. Hey, but overall, though, yeah, I feel that. I do feel that. But overall, this match was pretty solid, though. And surprising at the end, it had no interference from nobody. I'm surprised the judges did not interfere in this match. I'm very surprised. And I mean, that was a good.
So,
Good. Yes.
So what do you think? What do you think now? Now you said the match was good, which it was. Now, how much better would the match have been if there was a storyline built up to it to why they were facing each other?
It'd been better. It'd been better. It's kind of like how WWE kind of just got everybody attacking everybody.
I feel like they're just sticking their fingers and just have everybody's name in a hat, and they're just going in and picking two names and be like, "You're going on second on the card. All right, let's go pick for the third spot. Okay, let's go pick for the fourth."
Yeah.
Oh, Dana Brooke. No, we can't have her on here. We're gonna have to pick somebody else.
Hey, for real.
She's in catering.
I ain't taking China 2.0.
Can I add something here? Something funny. Imagine in a board meeting, they're talking about potential people coming up for Monday, and then you hear a guy in the background. Oh, why don't you all pick up Dana Brooke? She's on pretty hot. Who's saying that? And then there's this janitor in the background with a mustache that kind of looked like Vince, but you're like, no way Vince is here. Like, I'm just saying, here comes the money. And then he disappears, and that song comes out of nowhere. Just saying, all right, back to you.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's what they should do.
Why do China 2.0 think she can beat up everybody?
I don't know, bro.
For the same reason that Jazz 2.0 is beating up everybody.
But I was so confused with some of this shit. I was so confused.
All of them, man. I just come out knowing. I said, I'm hoping Brock will come just ruin their career. Just like all of them. Judgment Day, they don't know what's going on. I'm giving
Brock Lesnar comes out of nowhere. Brock Lesnar comes out of nowhere and F5's Ronda Rousey.
Boy.
I'm hoping
that'd be so funny. Okay, so
get knocked out.
Can you imagine that shit happens? And Brock just picks up the microphone like, I'm just tired of your shit. Just throws the mic down on her.
That would be funny. Now that would be real funny.
I quit liking Ronda Rousey when they named her the baddest woman on the planet, and she just got her jaw broke on her last fight. You're the baddest woman on the planet. You just lost 3 fights in a row.
First off, to add to that, how the hell you baddest woman on the planet? You lost to Liv Morgan twice. Like that's twice. Like you can't live that down. That's like losing to David Arquette twice. Like, you just
and Charlotte and Becky.
Down.
Hey, it's kind of like losing to the Brooklyn Brawler.
He's dressed up in broad panties that night too. He just got embarrassed. You got embarrassed. Back to you, Kane.
Okay.
I say worse than the Brooklyn Brawler, Repo Man.
Oh man, that is horrible. Hated it.
Bunkhouse Buck.
Man, this is crazy.
Bunkhouse Buck. Let's go back to WCW in '95.
Man, yeah, but like I said, Raw and SmackDown didn't have much going on though. I guess they all preparing for Saturday. Okay, which is cool as well. Okay, now it is time for the main event. It's time. The main event was Cody Rhodes versus Priest. Cody Rhodes versus Priest. Okay. Now, it did kind of go. It kind of went back and forth, but it did have John and Rhea Ripley out there as well. But this match was a good one. So I say it was good to end the show off of. But in the end, Cody Rhodes took the big W from on Priest with the Crossroads. And everybody know I'm not really a big fan of Cody Rhodes. I'm not a big fan of Cody Rhodes. But at the same time, I'm glad that he did take this win. I'm glad he took it. And because be honest though, because Priest is gonna be the shit real soon. Real soon. I mean, it's more of. I believe somebody's gonna leave Judgment Day real soon. Somebody gonna leave Judgment Day, and it seems like they focusing more on Judgment Day right now. So I don't know how I feel behind that, bro.
Tell me, I don't even know how I feel about that.
Yeah, but that will conclude Raw for me. It will conclude Raw for me.
All right. I guess D-Walk, you can do some collision.
I guess I could do some collision, you know.
Visible Man. There it is. Oh, okay, good. He got it right. Never mind.
Yeah. So where do I start? Match 1. We got Brody King versus Andre El Idol. I don't know if I probably said that wrong. I probably butchered it.
That's
Brody King versus.
Huh? It was Brody King versus Andre El Idol, Charlotte Flair's fiance. It was a good back and forth until mentioned that no contest due to Buddy Murphy interfering.
Okay.
After the match, I forgot her name. That be with the House of Black. She picked up Andre Adoto's ring mask, that black mask he have on, and was on. She was standing above him, and then the power of the light went out while he's still in the ring. What else? Match 2. Willow Borangale versus Nyla Rose.
So how did you feel about that one?
I was disrespected and I was offended by watching.
Get him now, King. He's talking about you. He's talking about your Brokeback bitch now.
No.
He's saying she broke. He's saying she boring.
Okay, hold on now. Let's not talk about Brokeback bitches here. Continue, D-Walk. All right.
The next match was Powerhouse Club Hot versus the local wrestling complete squash. I don't even know why they had that match on there. It was dumb. Good 5-10 second match. That was dumb. Hey, can we get that time for the main event?
It's time for the main event.
Now this one is pretty decent. This one was pretty decent. You have the Bullet Club joining with the Guns versus Starks, FTR, and CM Punk.
They get it.
Yeah, it's good back and forth and everything. You know, you were shocked by, you would think how the outcome came, but it was a good match, back and forth match. Everybody got their shit in. It's a good match. But the Bullet Club pulled it off.
So the Guns and the Bullet Club took it.
Yep. Over FTR, Ricky Starks, and CM Punk. I didn't see that one.
Okay, that's cool right there.
Yeah,
cool with me.
I'd have gave it like a 3-ish.
You said you gave it what?
A 3-ish.
A 3-ish. Man said 3-ish.
It's on the cusp of 3.
Yeah, borderline, you know.
Okay, so would that conclude everything?
Yeah, I will say that.
Okay, cool. Okay, Joe, what you got, Joe?
Well, I guess that means we got to cover some Rampage and Dynamite. So let's go ahead and hit the Rampage first and get it out the way so we can get to Dynamite, because Dynamite was fire. Warning, Will Robinson. 8-man tag match starting off Rampage with a bang. Chaos featuring Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, Rocky Romero, and YOH versus the United Empire, Jeff Cobb, Kyle Fletcher, Will Ospreay, and Mogul Embassy Swerve Strickland. Goddamn sneaky Swerve.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
This match was great. Great match. 8-man tag, beautifully done. Back and forth, hot spots. This match had a little bit of everything. But in the end, we all know what goes down. And that is the United Empire getting a W.
Which was
Chaos. And Will Ospreay scoring the 1-2-3.
Word. Hell yeah.
You know, building up momentum into Forbidden Door, that's, I guess, what they were doing.
Yeah.
All right. So we go into the next match. It was Adam Cole coming out during the next segment. Adam Cole on Rampage?
Yeah, for real.
And then AEW World Champion MJF's music hit. And out walked the champ, making his Rampage debut. Because he's never been on Rampage. That was MJF's first appearance ever on Rampage.
They're saying something.
MJF, thank you for convincing me to accept my match with Tanahashi at Forbidden Door. As a thank you, I got you a match booked for Forbidden Door against Filthy Tom Lawler. Which Filthy Tom Lawler is a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Filthy Tom and Royce Isaacs ambushed Adam Cole in the ring. Team Filthy began to beat Cole down until MJF pretended to save the blind tag match partner as he came to the ring finally after having delays.
Oh, yeah.
They both ran off. Next match, trios tag match with the Acclaimed and versus 3 local competitors.
Some jobbers.
I'm just going to call them local competitors, but yep, that's what they are. How you gonna have the Acclaim go from tag team champions, the hottest thing going, to fighting jobbers on Rampage?
I don't understand that one.
Make no damn sense. Acclaimed gets the W.
Acclaim gets the W. Of course.
Daddy ass didn't even get a chance to take his shirt off. That's how short the match was.
He didn't take his shirt off?
Nope. He didn't have time. After the match, after the match, though, is what matters the most, because QTV came out
Lord.
Harley Cameron walked onto the ramp. Harley Cameron is not only an incredible journalist, but this is also an amazing team, blah, 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 blah. She's like, I can sing, I can rap.
She can do all that shit.
Yep. So she was trying to promote with the Acclaimed.
I feel that.
But two guys in masks started jumping the Acclaimed.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them was revealed.
And who him was?
You all will know him better as Mr. John Morrison.
For real.
John Morrison is now part of the QTV crew.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Expect the unexpected.
All right. So they beat the crap out of the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. I guess they're setting up for a 6-man tag.
Yes. Sizzle be Daddy Ass.
So then we're going to go to the next match.
Okay.
Owen Hart Foundation Women's Quarter Final Match. Jericho Appreciation Society's Anna J. A.S.
Versus?
Sorry. Versus Sky Blue. This was not terrible. This was a decent match for a women's match. It was a very decent match, and I liked the fact that they are pushing Sky Blue to the moon. All right, so they gave her some leeway and stuff, and in the end, though, Sky Blue gets the big W of Anna JAS.
Hold on, so that was a big W?
I mean, she beat Anna J, and Anna J's been there a while.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they're letting Sasha Blue, Sky Blue beat a lot of actual established names. I just want to see if they're going to let her continue.
Yeah.
I have an odd feeling they're just gonna stop carrying her after a while and let her just kind of fizzle out.
Okay, cool.
So we got Sky Blue moving on in the tournament, and then your favorite part, the main event.
The main event, dog.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry versus Just Five Guys. Doki with Yashinobu, whatever the fuck that name is.
5 wrestlers for MJPW. Continue, Joe.
5 wrestlers for MJPW. Oops, sorry guys, I hit the wrong button. All right, so that is the.
Go ahead, Joe.
All right, so in the end, we got Jack Perry locked in Sonata's finisher, the skull end, and forced Doki to tap out.
It was all with
like a slap in the face, I guess, to Sonata.
Yeah.
And that was the conclusion of Rampage. Now, let's go ahead and go into a little bit of the Dynamite.
Oh shit!
Yeah, let's talk about some Dynamite. Because Dynamite was Dynamite.
Speak on.
Well, fuck it. I mean, we don't have to go in order. Jungle Boy coming out and talking about. He comes out and they're playing his Jungle Boy music, and he's like, turn that crap off. He's like, I don't want to hear that song ever again. He's like, all that song does is piss me. All that song does is piss me off.
That's what he said, huh?
Yep. Talking about how the fans were the ones that fucked up everything, and they were the ones that didn't have his back, and this and that. He went off. Finally, like I said, we're getting a heel Jack Perry. Now he did
he did what, huh?
Sorry, I was waiting for something to load up here. So Jack Perry was waiting in the ring. He was talking a bunch of shit, and then Hook makes his way to the ring. His music cues, and then Jack Perry takes off. Hook chases him down through the crowd, out to the parking lot, where Jack Perry has a car waiting on him with the door open.
He jumped in
He ran and jumped head first. Jack Perry ran and jumped head first into a car with the door open, and then left. And Hook was very, very, very fucking pissed off.
Very.
Oh yeah, he was real mad.
Him was mad.
Man.
Now, I like that they're doing what they're doing with Jack Perry. I like that they're killing his character, the Jungle Boy aspect, and starting over again.
Yeah. So now he Jack Perry.
Yep.
They go ruin it by him joining Luchasaurus and Christian Cage.
So we also had Adam Cole and MJF talking, having a segment. That was okay. That was pretty decent. We had the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii versus Death Rider John Moxley with the Blackpool Combat Club. Good match, pretty solid, and then he got shuffled up. It was too late. John Moxley gets the W over the Stone Pitbull.
Okay.
So then we go to Renee Paquette was backstage, and she was interviewing Adam Cole. Let's see. I think some shit. Anyway, there was a little bit of a back and forth backstage between Eddie Kingston and Moxley.
Yeah.
And then Renee Paquette got in the middle of it and was like, "You two need to stop this stupid shit." And then Moxley walked away, and she looked right at Eddie Kingston, and she's like, "You need to fucking fix this shit."
And for real.
Yep.
For real.
And MJF and Adam Cole had a segment. MJF pulled up, and he's like, "Look, I got his t-shirts made." And the t-shirt said, I think it said, like, "I'm the best." And then on the bottom it said, "Baby."
Yeah, I mean, from what I heard, it was a lot of stuff going on Dynamite though, man.
Yeah, no, Dynamite was actually really packed. There was a lot of shit going on. We had
trios.
hold on, man.
Okay, my fault.
Yep, we had the Jericho Appreciation Society's Daniel Garcia, Matt Menard, and Angelico Parker versus AEW International Champion Orange Cassidy, Keith Lee, who is no longer gray, and El Hijo del Vikingo. And, Keith Lee's not great anymore. He's got his actual hair color back.
And
No,
or the Viking son. That's what the guy's name is.
The Viking son. He good.
Yeah, for real.
You know what? I'm gonna talk about this match myself. I mean, no, you're understating. He makes. Who's the guy that we were like saying that he was on the flippy dippy stuff last year? Darius Martin. That was his name, right? Something Martin.
I don't like Dante. I'm not a big Dante Martin guy.
Okay, but Dante Martin was the flippy dippy guy last year. He makes Dante Martin look like the Brooklyn Brawler.
No shit.
And that's scary.
Yeah, no, he does.
Because a year ago, we were like, holy shit, Dante Martin's doing some crazy stuff. And then goes like, hold my beer and my tequila. Anyway, and gets in there. That's all I got to say about that. But again, pockets, whatever. It was an okay match. It was okay. I like that they're showcasing more Japanese and Mexican wrestlers. They need to, because it's starting to get stale seeing the same people over and over again. For me, anyway.
But here's what the best part is about that whole segment is the fact that they're building up a Pocket's injury.
Yeah.
They're working every week. He's having his back worked on, and every week he's having his back hurting. Every week his back is a target.
Yeah, for real.
So they're using that as a way for him to lose the title.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's going to be some sort of a back thing where he's going to lose the title because of his injury.
And I won't be mad about that.
Ain't nobody going to be mad about it. I'll be happy as hell.
I'll be mad.
The AEW going to pick his pocket.
For real.
They gonna pop his pocket. They gonna pop his pockets, man. They gonna pop him.
They're going to pick his pockets.
Wow.
Pick his pockets.
Pick his pockets.
So let's go on to the next match, because we know Orange Cassidy won this one too, because it's Orange Cassidy.
Okay.
Along with Keith Lee, the Viking son. I'm not going to pronounce it again. Yeah. So it was a trios match, and Keith Lee looking like he's young, like he went through a fountain of youth.
Maybe he did.
Keith Lee was the one that picked up the W too.
Okay. Keith Lee only got the W. Okay.
At least it wasn't pockets.
At least it wasn't pockets. You said that now.
I hope Pockets win the world title.
Next. Hangman Page and the Young Bucks issued an open challenge for a trios match. And who accepted that match?
The Dark Order.
They accepted the match before it even happened. Before they even had a chance to walk out and have an open challenge, they were like, "We're accepting." You were our friend, and then you started ignoring us and blah blah blah, like a damn child. It's like, yeah, you're the Dark Order. You're not very relevant. You never really have been relevant. The only thing that made you relevant was Brody Lee, and Brody Lee died, and then that made you more relevant. And then it just, after a while, it just faded away.
That's it.
You're living off a dead man's legacy.
Joe, who hurt you? Who hurt you so much? Last year you were like all Dark Order, and now you're like, oh, fuck them. They deserve to be in the third. Oh, like they're not like Pancho Villa, man. Damn, they have to spit in their grave. What I'm saying is, if we're talking about this trios match, I want to give a shout out to Meat Man, because for every time Hangman tried to do a special, he had a counter for it. I did love that storyline. No matter what, like, I'm not stupid. I've known you for a long ass time, so I know what specials in and out. But I did also like how the crowd was booing when it was kind of weird. Hangman beat up the Dark Order, everyone's cheering. Young Bucks beat up the Dark Order, everyone's booing. Really, it was a weird night that night. But in the end, Buckshot Lariat, Silver Shoulder like a hamp. 1, 2, 3. But I don't know. It was bittersweet seeing them like that. That's all I gotta say.
It was good. It was a good match, and at the end, the Elite takes the W.
Takes the W.
But after that match, after the W, the Blackpool Combat Club intervenes and beats the living hell out of the Elite. I'm talking bloody. And the Dark Order just kind of walked away like, yeah, this isn't our fight. Peace out, guys. Deuces. And stood up in the rampway watching Hangman and the Young Bucks get their ass whooped.
For real.
Hangman's hanging over the ropes, blood coming off his face and shit, just looking at them like, why? Why? And Eddie Kingston comes down to help, and then Eddie Kingston gets his ass whooped.
Yep.
And Claudio opens up a fucking steel chair, puts it on his throat, and has a seat. Sitting on this man's neck on a steel chair, with Moxley having the microphone, and then they make the announcement. In September, we are getting blood and guts.
Blood and guts.
So this is going to be a very interesting match.
Hell yeah. It is, bro. It is.
So who is going to be the fifth man?
That's the big question mark.
I have the answer for that.
Go ahead.
I think it's going to be the Cleaner.
That's who you think it's going to be?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Mr. Kenny Omega.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Because he's the Elite.
Mm-hmm.
And Don Callis is the one that fucked him out of his championship. And Don Callis is with the BCC.
Hey. It wouldn't put it past me.
Storytelling at its best.
Storytelling at its best. What you said?
And what do you feel about Tyler Yuta?
Huh?
Oh,
Yuta.
you know what?
You fit in.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Sound like you're underwater.
Anyway, what you got next, Joe?
Next, we had Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho talking to Renee Paquette and talking about the match that's coming up with Sting and Darby Allin in the main event. And Chris Jericho said that he is bringing back the Painmaker.
The Painmaker, Chris Jericho. Oh, man.
Which he did, but before we continue, D-Walk was talking about, what do you think about Yuta? Is he going to stay in the BCC, or is he going to get out? Your thoughts?
No, he's going to stay. He's going to stay. He ain't going nowhere. He's learning and growing. The only way that I see Willa Yuta leaving is if Bryan Danielson leaves and takes him with him.
Word.
But they're having way too much fun with that shit.
They are, bro. They have some fun, bro.
All right, so we talked about the trios match. I don't know why that brought that up twice. Not bad. Okay, so then we had a match I could probably skip, but I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it for a second because I just want to acknowledge that I'm talking about it.
Okay.
We had Ruby Soho with Saraya and the AEW Women's Champion Toni Storm versus Alexia Nicole.
Yeah, he probably should have skipped it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the NXT portion of Dynamite.
This what it is. This what it is. Talk to him, Joe. Talk to him.
Last year, this was a comment, a quote. Last year, you barely beat me in the finals on your best day. And since then, we have collectively taken away everything that's meant anything to you. And next week, I'm going to take away your chance to be two-time Owen Hart Cup winner away from you.
Oh, shit.
That was Ruby Soho talking to Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
DMD.
And then we go to the main event.
Main event.
Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, it was a tornado tag match between the Painmaker, Chris Jericho, and the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara, versus Darby, I always feel like I'm emo and dead, Allen, and the Icon, goddamn I'm old, Sting.
Word.
Why is this motherfucker still wrestling? I love you, Sting. Please retire.
Oh, no. Counterpoint. Keep on going, Sting. He knows he might die in 3 or 4 years. He's going for everything and everyone. Okay? Fuck it. He's like Sabu. Sabu came out, jumped immediately on top of a freaking table. Don't give me that, Joe. All right? Ever since Ricky Morton is doing Canadian Destroyer since 2016, no one gives a fuck anymore. This is 2023, bro.
Sting versus Chris Jericho.
Yes.
1-on-1.
Yes.
But we're gonna get the Lionheart Chris Jericho.
Yeah, okay, wait. We're gonna get the Lionheart who's like 60 years old. We're gonna get the Jericho that goes outside and stalls for 20 minutes. That's the Painmaker, Joe. You know that's how he is. He stalls for 20 minutes, going outside, doing his little antics. But again, this is not my show. This is the P.U.W.F, which is the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans, which you should like, comment, subscribe, and share. And retweet. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
I feel like we're gonna get the Lionheart Chris Jericho versus Sting.
The Lionheart, bro. You know how old.
So what happened if the Lionheart Chris Jericho take on the old Sting?
Oh, wait, that
colorful face paint, spiky blonde hair.
I want to know how to respond to that.
Can you imagine if we hear the song? If we hear the woo and the man called Sting, we hear that old theme song going on.
Yeah. Man, and if real, hey,
I don't think Chris Jericho would know how to react.
I don't think nobody would know how to react.
As long as the match is better than Goldberg and Undertaker.
Boy, say that shit again, boy. Say that shit again. Say it again.
As long as the match is better than Goldberg and Undertaker, Goldberg almost killed them.
Oh man, boy,
I could have listen now. I could have a Quickie Mart hot dog, and it would be better than Goldberg and Undertaker.
That shit crazy. So would you say that last match will conclude?
The last match was the tag match I was just speaking of.
Yeah.
And the winner, Darby and Sting. Sting made Jericho. Sting made Chris Jericho tap out to the Scorpion Deathlock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am not They should have had that go another way.
Yeah. Yeah. So would that conclude everything?
I believe that concludes all wrestling. This weekend we have the Money in the Bank pay-per-view on Saturday, which starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Central Time because they are in London, England at the O2 Arena.
Yes. So, Invisible Man, with the invisible hand, we need to do some predictions for Money in the Bank.
Predictions.
Hey, we're gonna make this shit quick. Bro. Is who you got? First match that I got on the card. You have the World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. Who you got?
Seth.
Who you got, Joe?
Finn Balor.
Okay. Be honest. I would like to see Finn Balor.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I would like to see Finn Balor, but yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Seth take it, that's cool too. But I'd like to see Finn Balor. Okay. Then we got the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Who you got?
Usos.
You got Usos all around.
Jey Uso pins Roman Reigns.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. Somebody gonna pin Solo.
No,
I would find it bittersweet if Jay can pin fucking Roman to the mat.
Mm.
It made more sense when it keeps Solo strong.
Yep. And then that makes it, and then it also makes it bittersweet because that'll be Roman's first pinfall or submission in the last like 5 years.
Yeah, but will they do that though?
Yeah.
Hey, we will all find out Saturday. Okay. Next match is the Money in the Bank ladder match that has Ricochet versus Santo Escobar versus Butch versus Damian Priest versus Logan Paul. Who you got to get the Money in the Bank contract? Who you got?
Who you picking?
Who I'm picking?
Yeah.
Who you picking?
Bro, it's a tight one. Because none of these guys that I expect to be honest with you. But if anything, it's going to be either to me, Logan is not Logan Paul. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Logan Paul. But if it is Damian Priest or Escobar, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick this pick just to piss off the Invisible Man. Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. D-Watt, who you got?
Anybody but Logan Paul.
Invisible Man. Who you got, Invisible Man? Because I know you got it.
L.A. Knight. Yeah. That's all I got. Fuck Logan Paul. Yeah.
Logan Paul wins the Money in the Bank, becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Man, I'll be so mad behind this. Bro, I was
Invisible Man loses his shit.
Bro, I would stop watching wrestling if that fool win the Money in the Bank.
Talk about that shit. You want to talk about that shit now, Joe? Okay, we'll talk about that shit right now. All right, I'm gonna wait. You fucked up. Okay. First off, love you, Kane. First off, if Logan Paul wins, I know his motherfucking ass is coming to Puerto Rico at a fucking parade. He's gonna go around. He's going around the town that he's trying to privatize for himself. Look at me, I'm the champion. This is for Puerto Rico, ho. No, you're a hoe in Puerto Rico, you piece of shit. I'm out.
For real, man.
He's gonna throw his own Puerto Rican ticker dick parade.
Hey, he will though, bro. On the real shit, he will. Cause,
And on top of that, they'll have him beat fucking. Oh, they'll probably have him beat Rollins, but it wouldn't surprise me if they let him beat Roman.
it wouldn't surprise me either. But okay, now we got the Money in the Bank women's ladder match, which is Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark versus Xena of Vega versus Bayley versus Io Sky versus Trish Stratus. Who you got?
I got Io Sky.
Becky.
Invisible Man, who you got? Yeah, Invisible Man.
Sorry. Say it again.
We got Becky Lynch, Zoe Stark, Vega, Bayley, Sky, and Stratus. Who you got?
Io Sky. Becky doesn't need it. Strash is too old. Other one, Sky. That's it. Simple.
Becky's the only reason Becky would win it is because she hasn't won a Money in the Bank match yet.
She hasn't.
Yeah, but it's not. It's this. The man is not the same. This Becky's not the same as. I actually wish we had the man, Becky. That the man. Honestly, you remember? And I'm sorry to go a little nostalgic here. You remember when the man was coming in to the stage and the New Day and Big Boy was making a shake. And it was all disgusting, and he was putting fish and all this protein and shit. And the man came in, took a swig of it, and said, "Needs more protein." And she had a fucking.
I remember it.
You remember that shit too, right? And I remember Xavier Woods. That's what the Killer Bees. Yeah, like that's all Wu-Tang shit. That was the man. That was the peak. The man. I want that guy. I want that person back. But this whole Lady Gaga fusion, whatever the fuck you are, it's just like you're hanging out too much with Seth Rollins. You're hanging too much, man. You're trying to be more comedic, and I don't like that. Don't be
trying to be like her husband.
I know, and her husband's lost their mind. I mean, lost his mind, so therefore let him do whatever the fuck he wants. But that's all I got to say. Keep going, game.
Okay. We also got Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. Who you got?
Cody Rhodes.
D-Walk.
I got Cody.
You got Cody? Invisible Man, who you got?
Cody.
Oh, okay. It's Cody on all.
I'm gonna stay on it. Keep talking, man. I'm just gonna stay here. Let's have some fun with this.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What happens if Brock Lesnar comes in?
Yeah.
Setting up for SummerSlam.
That's cute. That's cute that you said if.
Setting up for SummerSlam, having Cody drop the L to Dominic Mysterio.
That would be crazy. Okay. We got the Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Riddle. Who you got?
Gunther.
Gunther?
I would have said Gunther, but I don't like this Gunther, so I'm going Riddle. He can bring him down. He can bring him down with a good ankle lock. With a good ankle lock or a good knee bar. Like, just bring his ass down and lock his ass up, and that's more believable than you trying to go power toe-to-toe with Gunther.
Yeah.
But we're also got an injured Riddle. He's not 100%.
Yes, that's why you cheat. Fuck it. Hit him
with
a
for real.
bat. Fuck him up, man.
D-Walk, who you got, D-Walk?
I got Gunther.
You got Gunther?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Everybody got Gunther, you got Riddle. To be honest, I know how it goes, but I really do want Riddle to win. I ain't gonna lie to you, I do. But okay, one more. We got the women's tag team championship match between Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler versus Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. Who you got?
Not Liv, because you know what? They're not gonna let if they let Liv pin Ronda 3 times, Vince is in the back like, the plan of Exodus has begun. No, fuck that shit. Okay? Ronda has to win. It's going to be boring as fuck, but they have to win.
Joe, who you got, Joe?
Joe, we don't need drama. Just answer the damn question. No, he's doing that for dramatic effect. Who
he is.
They're gonna give it to fucking what's his face, Ronda and Baszler.
Yeah, it's sad.
They ain't giving it to Raquel and fucking Liv. They ain't giving it to them.
D-Wop, who you got?
I'm hoping the match gets scrapped before it starts. I hope it changes after blue.
I'm hoping the match gets scrapped and gets sent to Raw.
Oh shit!
I hope Vince changed his mind. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good on paper, but yeah, that is the P.U.W.F predictions of who they think that's gonna win the Money in the Bank matches, bro. And me, as far as how I see it, for the women's tag team championship match, I don't really give a damn who wins, to be honest with you, because I don't really care about that.
No.
But who I think is gonna win, it's gonna be Ronda and Shane. And with the Intercontinental Championship match, I want Real to win, but I think Gunther gonna take it.
Yeah.
So, hey, you know what I'm saying? As far as Dominic and Cody Rhodes, y'all know how I feel about Cody Rhodes. I know how I feel about Cody Rhodes, but I don't like Dominic more than Cody Rhodes. I like Cody Rhodes more than Dominic.
All right, so what happened in the Riddle match? Because they saying Randy Orton's supposed to be coming back. So what happened is Randy Orton messes up the Riddle.
If he comes back, bro, the fucking crowd will go nuts.
Yeah,
they will go nuts to see
have Orton out there. You know, have his music hit when the referee gets knocked or something, and he comes out, and Riddle's all happy, thinking Orton's coming out there for him, and he comes out there, and then all of a sudden smiles at him, and then drops him with an RKO.
Yes, for real. Now, with the Money in the Bank, for me, the Money in the Bank men's ladder match, I'm more of a Bush fan than any of these motherfuckers. I'm more of a Bush.
Let's talk about that for a minute, because I heard a rumor that they're killing Butch, and at Money in the Bank, he's coming out as Pete Butch Dunne.
Interesting.
I heard that was being tossed around.
Speaking of rumors, if we're going to talk about rumors, and this is how I love that we have permission to do this, it's time with Spilling the Tea with B-Mac.
Don't miss that boat. You might be left behind.
Obviously, he's not here, so don't get surprised when he's not going to. Chill out. I should have been more.
Shit, we're all sitting there like what?
No, no. What we're going to talk about is some tweets that he has come out right now at the time of this recording at 11:28 at nighttime, and give some breaking news. Breaking news: Layla, remember Layla Hurst, the little mini wrestler? She just came back to Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So,
good.
That's good too. Let's see, and Wheeler Yuta will be next week on Dynamite. That's gonna be good. Wheeler versus Kenny Omega. And breaking news: FTR versus Jay White and Juice Robinson on AEW Collision next week or this week. So I'll put that out there.
Nice.
And for Ring of Honor news, Stokely Hathaway is on the new board of directors for Ring of Honor, and that's pretty good. And let's see. And CM Punk will be the special guest commentator for this weekend's Owen Hart Tournament quarterfinals match between Samoa Joe and Roderick strong.
That's gonna be good.
And
That's gonna be a good match.
Exactly. That was Spilling the Tea with B-Mac.
Don't miss that boat. You might be left behind.
Yeah, so everybody, the P.U.W.F has gave their predictions, have gave their results, and feel how they feel, and they stand on who they feel gonna win this and who they gonna win that. So that will conclude P.U.W.F episode for tonight, y'all. So we're gonna let the invisible man with the invisible hand take it away from here.
Everybody, everyone, aliens and monsters, ladies and gentlemen, please show a like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe to the Joe BNCO channel on YouTube. Get them to 50, get them to 100, get them to 1,000, and then get them to the stars and to the universe. So stay healthy, stay happy. All links to everyone's social are down below in the description. New card is up every time we're going to put it out there. Links are on the cards down below.
Yes.
And as the good boys say it, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And we don't want to say we told you so, but we told you so.
Word. Word.
Salto.